Okay. What's up, folks? So, what's happening today? What's going on? What's crazy? Um, Apparently we're doing D&D again. I've been talking about it, like want to get back to it, and apparently Austin's been working on his campaign, which is good. And I've already got my hopes up, but I hope it's not bad. I hope there's. Apparently, he doesn't take criticisms well, which is a shame, right? But I'm stoked for it. I've been saying it for months, dude. I wish I, kind of had the opportunity to do that, and now it's right in my face. So if he decides to railroad too much, or at all, or if it's something really stupid that happens, like what happened last time, where I basically get stonewalled from doing what I want to do, then I'm out, instantly. I'm just gonna be I'm pushing my own campaign. I'm gonna see if the boys want to do that instead. Because I'm not putting up with it, dude. I'm not. And I already see issues with this campaign right now. He pitched it to me yesterday. And it sounds like it's inspired by Ark. It really does. Because it's got an old world with future tech. Yeah. I also feel like it has too many empires. It's got 7 empires. It sounds kind of nutty. I mean, it's cool. I do think it's cool, but it sounds like he's about to do what he did last time. And what he did last time was he just went too big and imploded that way. I mean, also the railroading and locking players out of doing what they want to do. That was a problem, right? But I feel like him, I think his major problem is he gets a good idea and he doesn't ever realize that that good idea doesn't need follow-up ideas. Just run with that. Because he'll just tack on other ideas with it and other ones without really fleshing out the first idea, right? And it just kind of gets bloated and it's not even really moving anymore. It's just sitting there. Everyone's kicking it and stabbing at it and nobody's having fun. Right? So I hope that doesn't happen. Guess that would be a damn shame. But Mark's got a... Yeah, apparently Mark has a Star Trek D&D-esque campaign, which sounds pretty cool. It's pre-Dominion War. They're trying to gather intel. You got these little runabouts modules, or little small manned ships, little boys, and that sounds fun. I like space. I like Star Trek. I am down. So I feel like if Austin falls through pretty quickly, where he's gonna pitch his idea or I'm gonna pitch mine, we can definitely get that pen and paper roleplay fix back, because I think I need that. I think it's huge, and I think not having it is He's kind of sad. Like, let's be real. Cause you have a computer game, you have like a console game, whatever, and it doesn't give you that same. It just doesn't do the same thing. Cause it's creativity is, for the most part, out the window. I think. Cause like, you can only do what the game decides you can only do. And what the game decides you can do sometimes is enhanced by mods, right? But for the most part, you're just stuck in this box and you can only do so much, right? You can't describe these crazy scenes, these wacky things and do it. Even with something like Divinity or stuff like that, like Divinity and Dragon Age Origins, like those are really good games, stellar games, right? But they have massive limitations. Those are, kind of based on things that are similar to tabletop roleplay, but they're massive limitations. Like, it's an entirely different environment because you're just playing a computer game. Like, it's not the same. Not to say it's supposed to be, but I think not having the ability to do what you want to do, creatively innovate a way out of a pickle, right? Then it kind of loses some of the fun, I think, right? I think it loses some of the fun. But I mean, that's my take. Not everybody's the same, And that's fine. I'm fine with that. What happens? It does happen. So we got D&D, and there was going to be, was going to get a coaching session today, but that got canceled. That's alright. I scheduled 2 more after I realized that got canceled. And, yeah, I guess Solar was, like, holy cow, brother man. You requested a session for an hour ago and then 15 minutes from now. I was like, geez, my bad. And he's all like, no worries. I'm just stoked to learn. Or at least I think I'm stoked to learn. I don't know. I feel like he's going to be disappointed in my GP. I'm going to be honest. As silly as it is, right? But I mean, honestly, if that's the case, I first of all, can't blame him. But then, like, second of all, I said terrible coach. Yeah. Terrible coach. I feel like he's fine. Like, he's really good. He's got a great macro or micro, whichever one is, like, like you move in multiple pieces. I think it's macro. Great macro play, right? He controls games. He controls the map. He's like got a good game sense, and I want that. But my low bronze, mental faculties take over. Ooh, let's just run it down. Run it down, boys. Run it down. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. Oh yeah, yesterday I played Wayward for a decent amount of time with Gage. Holy cow, dude! I think I gave Wayward too much flack, cause it's not that bad. Like, I bought it ages ago and I played a little bit of it and I'm like, I'm not feeling it. I'm really not. Like, I don't like the interface. I don't understand like half of this stuff, and I'm just not feeling it. So it's like, whatever. I'll just, sleep on it for a bit, wait for it to get hot, and jump back on it. My brother and his friends have been playing it for ever. Seems like every Monday, and I was like, I don't see what's so hot about it. I really don't. And I was playing it yesterday with Gage, and I didn't even realize I was playing for like 4 hours. I was like, what? Wow. Like, the interface is not that bad. The UI is not that bad. It's just I don't know like how to do anything in that game. I don't understand stuff. I mean, but it's pretty like straightforward. It's just gotta learn a new system. I'm not a fan of that. Kind of reluctant to change, I think most people are. Cause if you're not, then I'm gonna have a bit of some concerns for sure. I'm gonna be scratching my head and wondering, is that man a robot? Is he a robot, or ain't he a robot? Cause most people, like I'd say 99%, maybe there's 1% that don't. But that 1% is probably, not a thing. I think almost everybody, just struggles with falling back into old habits, just falling back into daily rituals, doing crap they probably shouldn't, Bunch of silly shit. Silly shit. But, that's... As long as you can learn from this silly crap, should be fine, right? As long as you can learn. So, okay, so there's D&D. Trying to get coached. Because I'm trying to get better at League. But, I mean... Everybody that I know that used to play the game stopped playing it, so what does that tell you? What does that tell you? Something good or something bad? I don't know, that's why I'm asking. I played Wayward, that's also, yeah. Man, what else is happening? Oh yeah, right, I'm reading Name of the Wind. That's a big book, 700 pages. I'm not even that far. I'm like chapter 15. Yeah, I tried reading this book like every night, like a chapter or two. It's hard to keep to a thing like that, because then I get distracted by something I want to do. Like before, I wanted to get through this book, and I thought reading a chapter every night or two would be good, so then I wouldn't be looking at the computer screen every night and staying awake for like 30 extra minutes to go to bed. So because blue screens are bad, and now reading that book is kind of on the back burner. The heat's still kind of on, but not really. And now getting back, like, playing League more is more important. And now I realize that something else might be more important than playing League. And that's, like, just getting a grasp on, like, my timetable. Like, actually having, like, a proper schedule every day. Waking up at the same time, you know, going to bed at the same time, you know, having a little bit of structure. I feel like that'd be solid. Man, like the same thing happened to my story, dude. The same thing happened to my story. It's like, oh, I mean, people told me, oh, yeah. It's good. I had the same thing. I GM'd one time. I game mastered one time. And, I had, everybody that was there tell me it was alright. Tell me that the one session I game mastered was better than all of Austin's. But then Tyler doesn't come back. And when he does, he doesn't want to play D&D. He wants to play Civilization. And I don't want to force people's hands, right? You choose what you want to do. So I just, step back. You want to play Civ? Alright, I'll play Civ, But people told me it was good. They told me it was good. I just got a feeling that ain't the case, though, I could be wrong. Definitely could be. But I don't know. Maybe I'm not. Although, I hear that he's just inconsistent. Or it seemed to me like he just showed up just to. Like he wasn't really there at all, if you get my meaning. Could be wrong with that as well, though. You never know. You really don't. Some people are just weird. But I think if you're not weird, then you're normal. And if you're normal, that means you're lazy and broke, right? That's why I work like a peasant. Hands been calloused. Learned how to grind. 15 be the balance. Oh, that's how it feel. That's really how it feel. Chasing $1 million bills with a $20 bill. Killing myself. Killing competition mean killing myself. Rest in peace, Cobain. I'm gonna do it for the Cray, okay? I'm sorry. That's Ryan Cartervale. Oh, he's great. He's pretty cool. I like his stuff. He dropped an album, and I knew it. I knew the album. I know most of his songs, like word for word. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy how easy, like, music is to consume. Just like, not like listen to, but like listen to, Like you feel it in here. It's crazy. It's crazy. And that reminds me, because I read one chapter, Name of the Wind, last night, right? I read one chapter. I could have read more, but I needed to go to bed. And this one character said something that I thought was very interesting, and I liked it. And I'm gonna forget what it is. To tell Gabby to talk to her about this book, right? Because I have the memory span of a goldfish. What was it? What did he say? Oh no, it's literally this paragraph, but where is it? Words have to find a man's mind before they can touch his heart, and some men's minds are woeful small targets. Music touches their hearts directly, no matter how small or stubborn the mind of the man who listens. I really liked that. I really did. And I don't want to just call up my sister just to be like, oh, hey, that was really cool. I like the dad even more now. Like I thought the father in this book was really cool, or is really cool, right? I mean, I don't know what happens. I gotta finish the. I gotta finish all that. You hear that? That's like 600 pages. That's 600. And then I liked what Quoth said here. Power and stupidity together are dangerous. Oh, how right he is. Oh, how right. So yeah, Gabby, if you're listening, chapter 14. Those are the two things I took away from it. Those two things. Honestly, I like the book. It's just, it's big, and there's like 7 things I'm trying to do. You know, but I tunnel vision around one thing, and then my attention diverges. I tunnel vision on another thing. Don't know if you guys are the same way, but that's what I do. That is what I do. I don't do one thing good and efficient, you know, or well. It's just I do one thing, or I do multiple things and I don't get anything done. Ugh. All right. Well, I do believe that is all I have that I can think of. I'm trying to do Warhammer Wednesdays, so if you people can realize that Warhammer's gonna happen Wednesdays. Fridays, I'm just gonna have that be just like any role-playing game. Right now, it's or just like any game I think classifies as such. So right now it's Death's Door. And then I'm just throwing League videos on Monday without thumbnails. Cause why not? Nobody watches my content anyway, so what's the point? Right? Thursdays, Tuesdays, I'll throw up whatever on those days. If I feel like it. I mean, all this is if I feel like it, right? It's all down to whether or not I feel like uploading it. It's usually how it goes down. And I want to keep Sundays for the talk show, which is this right now, what you're listening to. So that is the schedule. It is subject to, you know, my my neglect, I guess, is the best way to put it. There is a high chance I could neglect this schedule right here. But I have one now. I have a schedule. So that's good. 2 thumbs up. And yeah. I can't really think of anything else to say. I still haven't hung up all my disc plates. So, and my pictures are still hanging in my closet. So, I still haven't gotten a washer dryer. So, people are coming over today and the place is a mess. So, that last one I should probably fix. Maybe. Well, I guess, yeah, I have nothing else to say. I'm just gonna leave. Alright.